drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Kind of a clever song. I'm only sleeping.
Yeah, I read that. I think I read it in that what's it called? Brew, you know, that Brew newspaper, L Street News or something. You know,
Okay.
they also give. Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Coming to you today from behind the Atomic Lounge. And I went to see Craig the Record King this morning, and we had a really fun time, and I put some footage in the beginning of the store and the drive to the store. And I'm in the process of using my tagine for the first time, and so I'll be posting something from there on that in a little while. We'll do this first because that's got to cook for like 4 hours. So very fun though, very, very fun. Because the other night I went to the thrift and I actually found another tagine. What are the chances? And this one's even bigger than the one that I got for Christmas. So. Using the bigger one today. I seasoned it. Everything was ready to go. So that's the one that we're using today. It's cooking right now. And we got the new beer tender. It's right here. So we are going to actually drink from the tap today. Pour a nice tap beer. The new beer tender is awesome. This one is Tefal. Mine was a Crux. So, at the thrift the other night, I got this American Jazz Museum mug. Look at that. Where it lives. I think it's Kansas City. It's in Kansas City. Really great. Really fun stuff. I got one of these little hands. One of these little hands. You remember these from your grandmother's dresser? Really, really fun. I put little things in it, little rings or whatever. I love it. Just love it. And I got this little guy. He's so weird and so fun. He's like this clay pottery thing that you could either use for incense. I have a candle in him right now. But he's got a great face. I don't know if he shows up on camera, but he's really, really fun. Really fun. Let's see. Okay. Here is our perfectly tapped beer right there. Online, I got a new John Cale, Music for a New Society. Really, really beautiful stuff. This is actually the long out of print 82 masterpiece, remastered and overseen by John Cale. Very beautiful. Really, really great. You know, I love John Cale. Two eBay things. This is so awesome, and I played some of these in last night's podcast, and which I will link below so you can find it. This is TV Tunes, the commercials. This has some great vintage commercials. It has Budweiser, Lawnbrow Miller, Schaefer, Schlitz, Colt 45, Rheingold, Ballantine. It's got Winston cigarettes, Salem. It's got Brill Cream, Slinky. It's got so many fun old commercials. Really fabulous on that. 50 commercials on that record. Also got this one, these two actually. This one is The Sound of Selling in the 60s. This is another great one. This one has Campbell Soup, Chrysler Corporation, Coca-Cola, Sara Lee, R.J. Reynolds, Ballantine again, Irish International Airlines, just awesome. And this little radio transcription, which is all Plymouth Dealers Association. We have Hipster, Stick Shift, Hypnotism, and Ouch for different ads for Plymouth cars. Actually, they're all Barracuda ads, which is kind of neat, right? All right. That was eBay and online. Now we have Craigie. I got the new vinyl Times, which is so great. Celebrating music on vinyl, the British Invasion, 64 to 68. This is a great little magazine that they're sending Craig to give away in the store for free, and it's such an awesome magazine. I love it. Craig had some great 78s for me, and these are my favorites. There's more, but I just picked the best, my favorites. And so good. Okay, Tommy Edwards, It's All in the Game. Everybody knows that, right? MGM. Oh, on Savoy, you gave me 3 Big Maybells. This is All of Me and I Don't Want to Cry. Big Maybell on the Savoy label. Beautiful stuff. Mean to Me and Tell Me Who. And Candy. And That's a Pretty Good Love. Big Maybell. Beautiful stuff. Flatbush Flanagan by Harry James. What a great title. Flatbush Flanagan, right? I just loved the title. Had to have it. And another one for the title, Woody Herman doing Big Wig in the Wigwam. Isn't that great? It's going to be so much fun. Lordy Miss Claudie by Lloyd Price. Really fun. The other side is Mailman Blues, which is very funny. Got a bunch of beautiful perfects. This is Willard Robeson and his orchestra, Just Like a Butterfly. And Owen Voss and his orchestra, Take Me Along. Beautiful red shellac perfect. Those are always great. That's my era right there. This is Oppenheim's Benjamin Franklin Hotel Orchestra, Kitty Capers, and Casino Dance Orchestra, Dream House, the great foxtrot orchestras from the 20s and 30s. This one is Willard Robeson and his orchestra again, There Must Be a Silver Lining, and Oh Yeah, beautiful stuff. And then we have Fuzzy Wuzzy Bird by Selvins Dance Orchestra, one of our favorites, and Open Your Arms in Arms, My Alabama. Very fun. Selvin, always great. I got a Command stereo checkout from Craig, but what's so cool about this is the entire back is in Japanese. It's 1,500 yen even. So fabulous, right? Very interesting piece. I got this 12-inch, the Vibra Corporation Christmas single. This is Snow White Rock Christmas, and I wish it would be Christmas every day, from the people who brought you the Intergalactic Touring Band. How interesting is that? Just a little sticker on a plain white sleeve. Very cool. I got the Windham Hill Record Sampler 84. Of course, the great Windham Hill, and you know I love them. I got the great Ian Dury, New Boots and Panties. Ian Dury, he just classic, beautiful stuff from Ian. Big Audio Dynamite, one of my favorite bands, of course, because they're a Clash spin-off with Mick Jones. This is Big Audio Dynamite. This is Big Audio Dynamite, produced by Mick Jones. Great, great band. Great album. I got Winds of Birth by Lorien. Beautiful instrumental music. I got Mr. Heartbreak, Laurie Anderson. Great, great stuff. Really beautiful. And I got this, The Lucy Show, Undone. I don't know anything about the band, but the album cover really intrigued me. And even the titles look really fun. Ephemeral, This Is No Heaven, Resistance. You know, the white space, Wipeout is on here. So, looks really interesting. British band, for sure. But I didn't know anything about them, and neither did Craig, so very, very interested to hear them. Elena and Rock and Bob have been reorganizing the store, and it's incredible. I mean, everything has been, the entire oddball wall has been redone, reorganized. Everything's in alphabetical order again, where people have mixed it up over the years. And neat and orderly, and the sections have so much more than before, and everything is where it's supposed to be. It was so impressive. I mean, I found so many good LPs there today. And just a great place. I mean, if you've never been, you really have to go. If you love to dig and crate dig, he doesn't carry new vinyl, but if you like to dig through old stuff, you never know what you're going to find, and that's one of the things that I like about those kind of stores, right? So anyway, they had a special brew in the fridge for me. I showed it to you in the beginning. It was so funny. I had my name on it on a piece of notebook paper so no one else would drink it. So we had some brews together, and just really fun to catch up. Everybody's hating the cold weather. It is cold again today, and everybody's just trying to get through it, trying to get through winter. Because I haven't seen Craig since, wow, it's got to be a month and a half maybe. I mean, I do talk to him, you know, pretty often, but I haven't seen him in person because it's winter and I hate it. But they made some changes down there. They made State Street right behind the store a two-way, so always be a one-way. They made it a two-way street now. They opened, the parking lot was horrible, remember? There was nowhere to park ever. Now they opened up a whole big parking lot that used to be fenced off, so all the shops around him will now have plenty of parking, and you won't have to worry about finding a place to park when you go to the Record King anymore, which is fabulous. I used to always be able to park right by the door, but since they opened a beauty salon, Santa's Beauty Salon, next door, you can never get a place. Never get a place. So now that they opened that other parking lot, it's going to be great. So anyway, I think that's about it. Very strange that I found another tagine in the thrift. I was like, what are the chances, right? I mean, come on. I've wanted one for so long. Never seen one before until we went to World Market that day. And now one turns up in the thrift, looks like it was never used. Probably too much trouble for someone to use because you have to season it and, you know, soak it, season it, and there's a lot involved. It's like using a crock pot, but you have to be there to attend it, because you're not just plugging it in, it's actually in the oven. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm testing it out with you guys. See how that works out later when it's done. Meanwhile, I'll get this video up for you guys. I have a plumber coming in the morning to do some work here. Not into it. I hope he works fast, and I don't know. There's a pipe in the kitchen that has to be replaced, and he's going to do that tomorrow. There's a couple of other home repairs that I have to get done. I have to do them one by one, and they have to get done. And once they're done, I can relax a little bit more, I think. So this is the first step. This one is the first step. This has to be done so that we can avoid a bursting pipe and flooding, which I can't have because, you know, I've got 100-year-old records. And so we'll get that taken care of first, and then we'll tackle the other things down the line. But anyway, I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I'll be back with you later and show you how the tagine recipe came out, because I'm kind of winging it. It's the first time, right? So enjoy your weekend. I love you all. I'll talk to you very, very soon.